Friends, 1139 days of war between Russia and Ukraine, and ISW has felt that rate of Russian advance has steadily declined since November 2024. And basic reason for that is that Ukrainians have been carrying out continuous counterattacks in eastern Ukraine, especially Kurakho, Pokrova sectors. What is happening on the ground? In south in Zaporizhia Oblast, Russians have been advancing west and northwest of Burlatsky and eastern outskirts of Shevchenko. Their offensive operations are being successful towards Shevchenko, Volonoye Pole area and also towards northeast on the outskirts of Shevchenko. They also gained towards north and northwest of Veziloye with the aim of reaching Komar and even Fyodorovka. Now coming to east. Russians' offensive operation near Andriivka is continuing also in leftover portion of Constantinople. Russians have been advancing from Rozliv towards Bogatyr direction. Further east in Pokrova sector, Russians have gained in northeast of Udakne and in eastern part of Pokrova, the offensive operation by the Russians and counterattacks by the Ukrainians continuing, while in Toretsk, Russians gained further ahead of Toretskaya mines and northeast of Krimsky village. In Chasiv Yar, recently Russians have been advancing in southern part of the city. They have further advanced towards Mykolivka, which is in the western part of the city. Russians have full control over the central Chasiv Yar, and in Siversk fight is on in Bilohorivka area. Coming to northeast Ukraine, in Lyman direction, Russians have advanced west of Zurakho Gully and Novolyubivka towards Swatovo sector, almost 3.5 kilometer wide and 1.7 kilometer deep. In Kupian sector, Russians have advanced in south of Kamensky. Coming to Kursk, Sumy, Belgorod region, Russians have advanced towards Guyevo in Sudza, while in Sumy direction they have full control over Basivka. In Belgorod sector, Russians are cleaning up Davidovka, while Ukrainians counter-attack offensive operation in Popovka continuing. Russians carried out heavy interdiction missions on 5th 6th April night, in which they bombed and used even various kinds of missiles in Kiev, Saratov, Sumy, Kharkiv, Kirovograd, Khmelnytsky, Cherkasy, Mykolaiv, while Ukrainians too are continuing using their UAVs and ATACMS missiles, etc., in Russian territories. There have been large number of scales globally, but basically in 50 US states where more than 1200 places witnessed hundreds of thousands of people in the street against Trump's foreign and domestic policies. There were also protests in Madrid for free, universal and quality housing, while in Italy against European Union militarization, which includes 800 billion euros to be given to Ukraine, while in Syria, first time after the new regime, that is STS, has taken over, thousands of protesters and attended funerals for 9 Syrians killed by IDF and also against IDF incursion in Dara region. The people of our earth are not silent, not quiet against injustice, against exploitation, repression, and they are fighting, though the direction may be disputable because it is not leading to overthrow of the present political, economic and social system. And that's all for the day, friends. See you tomorrow. Thanks.